Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Sundari Broadcast System. It is me, Charlie, and I'm here with my fellow co-hosts, Dom, Jordan, and Shane. And today we have a very special guest. Here we go.
Hello, yay!
Hello, hello there. Or good day there, I should really say. I think that's more apt for
Good
my
day there.
locale. Good
Australian
day
Kenobi.
there. Oh, it's good to be here.
Well, it's good to have you. I remember I came on y'all's podcast a while back, and I've just been wanting to kind of be able to talk with you and Jordan again in the same kind of podcast setting.
Yeah, it's so exciting. And I'm trying to think of the episode that you came on. Was it the chaotic trivia one?
Yes, it was game show.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. I was like, oh, really good. That was insane. I think, did you win that trivia?
Yeah.
Did you win that? Oh my god! You see, there you go. I think it was we are like, so because you won, we're contractually bound to talk with you all the time. No, it's such a pleasure. Yeah, it was such a good time talking last time, and yeah, it's gonna be a good time talking today.
It really is, and we're glad to have Jordan back. He's been gone for a while.
Jordan's not back.
Jordan's
not here.
I don't know who that is.
How do I reach you?
I have to.
There you go.
Yeah.
We're gonna go through Shane. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Okay. So if anybody asked, I have a prop gun that fell apart, and I started gluing it together. And I have to tape it together so the glue can dry. So that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Okay.
Just
In case
cosplay
anybody
thing.
was wondering.
I love it. Is that your Rex? Is that the Rex gun?
Yeah. They
What are
come
they called?
apart
I
really
don't
easily
know.
because they were
I did
3D
research on
printed.
this. Hold on. Captain Clon Guns.
Yeah. It's got like some cool name. I mean, every Star Wars gun has a cool name.
Speaking of Star Wars, the DC-17.
Yeah.
BC-17
hand blaster.
Yep.
All right, so Hannah, do you want to tell everyone about your new podcast, your new show you came out with?
Yeah, absolutely. So I have a new show. It's called the ReaSide. Join the ReaSide, which I thought was too perfect of a name to put a pun on my last name. It's essentially just organized chaos, which is a Star Wars variety show. I make, build, create something every week. Last week, I did. I showed this on the show the other day. I built a Millennium Falcon out of metal. It took me 2.5 hours. It was incredibly difficult to do.
Wow.
But the other week we read like the children's High Republic book, and this coming Monday, we are making lightsaber pretzels, where it's like you get like the pretzel rods and you like dip it in icing, and you make it like a little lightsaber, like a little.
That
edible
is actually
lightsaber.
really cool.
Yeah, so
See,
I'm gonna be try and make it a bit more bougie and make it actually like I'm gonna try and make Darth Maul's one and try and make it more difficult.
Darth Maul.
Yeah.
Also, over here at Sundari, we're just over here playing 2D chess, and Hannah's over there playing 4D chess with Star Wars content. Like,
Yeah.
Well, it's really funny. It's kind of because it is just me doing the thing. It's really just a show of like me having fun, and then you can happen to watch it. It's really really cool. So because I really enjoy making things, so it was pretty easy. I was like,
Yeah.
Oh, I want to build this thing. But yeah, that is what's happened over on the ReaSide. Just
Take notes,
making
boys.
random stuff.
Start taking those notes down. Start writing them down. That's social. I gotta pull out the notepad real quick. Just let me just type up the notes. I got this, guys. Don't worry. I'm starting to type stuff down.
Do it.
Shane's making homework for himself.
I love it. I love it.
I just all the ideas came from Hannah. Joke. We'll never credit them.
Never. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's that part is also a part of the contract after Charlie won the trivia. You get to take all the ideas.
Yeah. They take all the ideas.
Oh, I love it.
Give them a try and be like.
But yeah, that's the ReaSide.
Since you brought up the trivia, we'll probably have to do that one day once we can kind of figure out all the editing stuff and all that on our side.
So,
I
the thing about the trivia is, I told Hannah like the week after, I said, I'm literally never doing that again. It was too chaotic. Too much.
It was
I wish I could have seen
insane.
it.
It was so good.
I wanna.
Oh man.
That's up there with the 6-hour stream before Bad Batch premiered.
Oh, that was insane. That
yeah.
was 6. I feel like it was longer than 6 hours because I started the stream at 11 a.m. Australian time
Yeah.
in the morning, and then we finished it and it was 7 p.m. here. So 8-hour stream.
Yeah.
But we did that before the premiere of the Bad Batch.
And then I remember
wow,
both of
that's-
us
that's
being
good-
like,
good tea.
what?
Like, yeah,
was-
it was insane.
A mess and a half.
But I mean, the Bad Batch premiere was pretty good. So it was kind of worth it. It was kind of worth it. It was a good start of the show. Good
I'd
start
say
of the
it's
show.
really worth it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bad. At the admit that Bad Batch premiere was really good. But I just want to point out, how did you guys let Charlie win the trivia? Like, come on, how did that
Right?
Were they
happen?
all Mandalorian questions?
Yeah, like how did you?
Were they
let-
all Mandalore questions?
Did you just give him did you set him up for like success with the Mandalore stuff? Like, come on.
No. Well, it's funny
I feel
because
like there might have been a lot of Mandalore though. But
I don't think there was. I don't think there was.
But also, there was no way we could have set him up to win because Charlie was very much. I messaged him to be on the show
Last minute. That's right.
last minute because 8 different people fell through. So I was like, Charlie, please.
That's right. It was like literally on the day, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was,
Oh,
It's
yeah.
Charlie. Come
Yeah,
on in.
no,
It was
Charlie.
so good.
Charlie did that to me. Charlie last minute is like, Shane, you want to be on Sunday broadcast system? And I was like, what?
Huh?
yeah, because I had everyone else like, hey, I can't be here. I'm like, fuck.
He's like, you just yoinked him.
Be here.
Yoink.
Oh, I love it.
And now he's a crucial part of the Sundari broadcast propaganda system.
What?
I love
the
it.
Propaganda's my road,
stuff.
boys.
So speaking of trivia, if you had to pick like a section of Star Wars trivia to like you will annihilate in, what would it be? Like, do you have like a niche? Does everyone have a niche of Star Wars?
Charlie's probably Mandalore.
Oh.
Well, I'm well versed in all Star Wars lore, but I honestly don't know. I really don't.
I think mine would be in Empire, the Galactic Empire.
Yeah.
Real quick, I want to address one of the comments.
It'd be Galactic Empire or I see that. That's
Yeah, Eric wanted to know when the trivia was. The trivia we're talking about was back on culture, Star Wars culture, many moons ago.
I think it was like the week before Christmas. I want to say it was around then. It was like our last show before the Christmas
Yeah,
break.
okay, yes, because remember I had to leave because the doctor
Oh,
called
yeah,
me
you
and was
got-
like, you have COVID-19.
You got that's right. You got
I was
COVID
like,
mid-show.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's
oh
right.
my god.
That's
Like,
why he doesn't
fair
want to do
amount,
trivia. That's why he doesn't
Yeah,
want to do trivia.
Oh.
Literally,
COVID.
no, thank you.
Yeah, that was insane. That was wow.
get a
Some
goddamn-
crazy
that
stuff
might-
happened over there. Jeez.
So I think I wish I need to do a lot more research into it. But I think if I wanted to do a bit of Star Wars trivia, maybe look around. I think poke around more of the mythology of each planet and like different types of religions as well of Star Wars.
Mm.
I think because mythology is I'm very interested in. I love learning about Greek mythology, Norse mythology. Charlie can agree with this because I ask him stuff all the time.
I gotta make a joke now. I gotta make a joke now.
You're just-
Sorry.
but I think
I don't know, Shane. Should you be
I think
making
it's
jokes?
that it's sort of Star Wars that we should see a lot more because a lot more of the mythology based of it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, Clone Wars era. I can do. That's a good one. I think
Clone Wars era.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Clone Wars era. For my Shane's definitely Empire. Yeah, it's definitely me. I'm an Imperial boy. But if we're gonna really talk about anyone, if you give me Palpatine, I'm basically
my
set up for
God.
success all the way through that entire shit.
That's my favorite fact about Shane to forget. It's the fact that he's obsessed with Palpatine.
That's
Oh,
amazing.
it's
Every
bad.
day.
Birthday the other day.
But Jordan, you weren't there when I basically flat out told these guys, I was like, did you guys not know that Palpatine's actually not my favorite character?
That's not
Oh
true.
my god.
No, it
so
is.
It's
true.
literally
I
not
feel-
true.
I feel lied to because that's the whole Charlie can agree. I feel lied to, and it's the bit. You know, it's the his favorite character is the literal it's the basic character of all that's his favorite.
Okay.
I shouldn't
There's
say
a reason.
basic, but it's very.
who-
easy to
who
get.
is
I've
it then?
talked about this. Oh, who's my favorite character? It's like Luke
Mm.
Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm really basic, but
Okay, yeah,
Palpatine.
yeah.
Palpatine. The reason why I love Palpatine so much is just I love his masterminding of Star Wars.
Mm.
You know, I love how the prequel era definitely shows how much he manipulated things so much. Like that's what I love about him. I love how he beat
So
the
you
Jedi.
like Palpatine because you like to manipulate people. Is what I'm hearing.
Whoa, no. I'm not saying that. No, I'm just saying I like a good villain who knows how to basically beat the hero without like getting into a fight with them. That's what I like about him.
Is that why you keep changing
outnumbered.
roleplay servers? You keep taking the mantle of the leader and then changing it.
Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Yeah.
It's just
What
Eric-
does that? Okay. Does that mean you like Thrawn as well? Because I
Yes,
found
love
Thrawn super
I
like
love
that. Yeah.
Thrawn is a
I-
top class villain, and my hair hates
Like
me.
I hated him so much that it was what made him a good character. You know what I mean? Like it was,
That's
he was
a good
so
character.
good in Rebels, and he
Here-
was just so annoyingly good. And it's just like, God, I hate this guy. But like that's what makes him such a great character. If that makes
Yeah,
sense. Like I
well-
hated him so much that I liked him.
Yeah, the thing is, like when it came for me when it came to Thrawn, it was that I loved that he beat them at every corner.
Mhm.
Yeah. He
I'm,
was like
I'm
always
honest-
ahead.
Yeah, I love his like speech during the basically the when he's going to fight against the like when he's going to the rebel. I forget where I forget what planet they're on. It was Adelon, where he's going to take Adelon now, and he's basically
Oh,
saying
yeah.
everything that we've led up to is a rehearsal. The real work begins now.
Hmm.
Honestly, when I go to work tonight, I'm probably gonna take either one of my original Thrawn novels, like the OG Legends ones, or just reread one of the new ones that I have on my phone. It's gonna be there for
Yeah.
12 hours.
Yeah. That's decent.
Hey, how many hours are you gonna be there? I don't think I quite heard you.
I don't think I heard that.
12.
13?
12.
11.
13? 13?
24, basically.
Oh man. Oh
Love
man.
that.
But yeah, Thrawn and I'm yet to read the books.
So
But they are, you know, a lot of people argue that they are some of the best. The new both.
A lot of
actually
people
both are
argue,
pretty
period.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
they
like
do.
Let me
Let's be honest. This fandom loves to argue.
let me
Oh,
just go
definitely.
Oh yeah.
real quick.
The thing that did the new Thrawn books justice is they were written by the exact same person that did the original. Timothy Zahn did the Legends novels and the
Timothy
the
Chalamet?
So
Yeah.
he brings exactly what Thrawn was supposed to be into Disney's canon. It's great.
I think one of the
Mm.
one of the books I have that I just made is Thrawn Treason. Love this book.
And like so, Hannah, spoiler for one of the books, but
Hit me.
Thrawn just deduces based off just how he interacts with Darth Vader that Vader is Anakin. Nobody tells him; he just figures it out on his own.
Yeah.
And Vader's just like, "You're lucky. You're good."
Oh, lucky the Empire needs you.
Like
Mm.
I don't know.
What?
I don't want to spoil. I'm not going to spoil it too much, but like even in the comics and books, Thrawn basically almost completely dismantled the New Republic.
Oh yeah.
Like if it,
Wow.
do you care? Like do you care for my like? It's kind of a big spoiler in the sense of how he dies.
Oh, that's okay. That's fine. I'll get to the books in like 2
only
years.
way,
It's fine.
basically, the Rebel Alliance thought they had Thrawn outsmarted, and he knew it was coming, and then he attacks them. The only way he dies is because his second in command shoots him. That's the only way.
Right, yeah.
New
So they
Republic.
could never actually defeat him.
They never
No.
actually defeated him.
So good. That's so good.
And like
I
the
wonder. Yeah, sorry, you go.
Oh, sorry. Okay, but like the thing that he's coming back for Ahsoka, and that he's going to be involved in the like this new. Like, I wonder if they're going to
Yeah,
go,
that's what I was gonna
they
say.
go
Yeah.
around the same route of him dismantling the New Republic from the inside. or like destroying it mentally. You know.
Yeah, yeah. Because I was gonna ask that, like, how do we think he's got to be like involved in the Ahsoka series? And it's like I think it's got to be that same thing of like he's obviously they're in that New Republic era, and how he's just perfectly setting everything up to, break down and destroy the New Republic. I mean, maybe it's in the books. Maybe I really do need to read them. But is it like, does it ever explain who he's kind of working for? Like, he's kind of working for Palpatine, but also he doesn't really care about the Empire. I never understood that stance in Rebels. Is that explained?
So it does explain it in the books. Hold on. What his whole goal is to protect the Chiss and the future of the Chiss by any means necessary. And the means that he is provided with is join the Empire and keep any threat away from the Chiss ascendancy.
Right.
But also using the vast resources of the Empire to, hey, let me take all of this shit back to the Chiss ascendancy so we can be the most powerful group there is, and we don't have to worry about outside threats.
Yeah.
That
makes sense.
I'm going to something a little funny too, in my opinion. The only reason Thrawn got being rebels was because of whales. Like, there was no possible way you could calculate for whales going into play.
The Purgle.
That's so good. The Purgle.
Yeah, what else?
You know what is better than all of that? Star Wars Resistance.
I am watching it right. I'm watching it right now.
Listen.
Me too.
That show is like clearly not. It's clearly not the Clone Wars, and it's clearly not Rebels. But like, it's just fun. It's just fun. It's 2 seasons of just fun. Okay, it's this guy. He is a spy, but he's like goofy as hell. Poe shows up. Oscar Isaac as Poe Dameron.
Yeah, how good is that?
I heard about that.
Same thing with Phasma.
Yeah, Gwendolyn Christie shows up as Phasma, and it's just a great time. And I wish more people appreciated it and loved it as much as I did.
But that's the thing. It's the Star Wars fandom.
Yeah. I like how on TikTok, Star Wars fandom's new thing is, let's complain about how positive people are. What?
I mean,
huh?
I love how Star Wars is saying is, let's complain about blaster designs real quick, guys.
Dude, I'm so
complaining how awful the designs for the clone is now.
Literally, like
it's clone. It's
It's just wow.
It's insane. Also, I apologize for all the loud tape ripping.
Jesus, Jordan, how loud can you be?
Shane, don't do that. Don't do that,
General.
Don't do that.
Shane, you are legally an adult now, so you can beat your ass.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's gonna threaten me someone else, so I'm gonna stop before I go ahead and
whack you with his lightsaber.
I love it. Yeah,
it's all taped together because I'm trying to fix it. But this glue, I'm not too confident in this glue.
I'm out the tape.
What if the glue tapes? What if the hang on? What am I trying to say? What if the tape sticks to the glue?
Then I will literally jump off a bridge.
That's how on the edge you are.
Yeah.
I love it. I love how that hasn't changed. That's
I
amazing.
love Jordan's energy every day.
Although, I mean, if worst comes to worst, I'm so irresponsible with my money. I'm literally on Etsy right now trying to figure out how much more costs in case I throw these away because they're broken. So
don't waste your money, General.
Did you get them off Etsy?
Don't tell me what to do. No, I got them off another shop.
Okay.
But like, I like Etsy? Question mark.
This stupid SteamYard thing.
I love
it. All up in my face.
But Dom, to address what you put in our chat, in our podcast chat, that is a big ask.
I know.
That would be hard to do.
It would.
Wait, what did you ask?
So Dom was like, let's get Thrawn's voice actor as a guest star.
If we can, may I add?
Did you?
It is just.
Did you?
Yeah, good luck with that.
I have not. What?
Speaking of Thrawn's voice actor, have you guys heard that he's actually? I think they've confirmed that he's playing Thrawn in the live action of Ahsoka.
I've heard that, but I
That is
don't know how
brilliant.
solid of a confirmation, but it's like a strong rumor. I think fairly confirmed. Let's look at it.
Whoa.
Oh my god, let's all Google it at the same
Yes,
time.
we can get it the fastest.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm not googling it. I'm not googling it. You guys can Google it. I'm just pulling up images of the actor because I know exactly who it is.
Why are you looking up images of the actor?
I want to see what reports confirmed it because
Eric,
Because
that
if I-
says a lot.
He actually looks a lot kind of like him.
Eric, if
Yeah,
I
he's
had,
got
if I had
the cheekbones. He's got the
So
cheekbones for it.
like, I obviously I can't post images here, but like if I'm gonna post them in our group chat real quick, like that's the voice actor. That's for any of you guys don't know. Do you guys know the actor who played? Do you guys know Mad Nicholson?
No.
Oh, okay. Do you guys know? Do you guys remember? Do you guys remember Doctor Strange? Show that.
I can
Yeah.
give a better description. He played Galen Walton Urso in Rogue One.
Yeah,
I
boom.
love him.
Yeah, that's his brother. The voice actor is his brother.
Really?
Wait.
Yeah.
I didn't
That's cute.
I love how sometimes like Star Wars actors in other media like sometimes show up in another part of Star Wars if, in some small way. Like the voice. What's the doctor on the Mandalorian?
Dr. Parshing.
Oh wait,
Parshing.
is it? Why am I thinking he has a connection with Daredevil? I don't know why my mind went there.
All right, I'm good.
What?
I don't know.
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna keep.
Omid Abadi, but he voice acts someone in Clone Wars, and it's really interesting. Hang on. I'm about to uncover an incredible realization.
Sorry, Eric, I can't spell today, apparently.
Shane left. Bye.
Where did Shane go? Do we offend him? Oh, that's right. So, okay, great arc in the Clone Wars. The Mandalore arc with Corky and his like little friends and his like little crew. So you know the guy, he's like got the shaved side of his head and he's got like hair on top. And he's like Corky's like buddy there.
Yeah.
I know
his name-
exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah. Corky, what are we going to do?
What are we
That
going
guy.
to do?
Yeah, that guy. So he is voiced by Dr. Pershing. Well, the actor that plays
Really?
by Dr. Pershing.
I
Yeah.
don't know
How
that.
insane is that? Yeah,
That's-
Omid Abadi. Oh,
The Corky crew.
crazy.
Not the Corky
Okay.
crew.
They bloody should show. They have to be in Mando season 3. If we're gonna go to Mandalore, which looks like we're gonna go to Mandalore in season 3, they have to show up.
Corky's still alive.
Absolutely.
Corky's still alive. From what we know, he's still alive.
Yeah. Cool.
I just want to get Corky Kenobi. I want that confirmed.
Yes. Yeah.
Come on, yes.
Yeah.
Because as far as we know in canon, Satine's only sister is Bo-Katan. But
Bo-Katan knows she ain't had no kids.
Bo-Katan never makes any reference to having kids.
She knows she ain't had no kids.
So
She knows that's not her child.
also, Corky looks nothing like Bo-Katan.
Yeah, that's true. And okay, this is a good call, but I think Bo-Katan's a little.
I hate-
Yeah.
I think. I don't know.
Can I just say this?
I think Hannah and Bo-Katan swing for the same team.
Yes, yeah, correct. I was gonna say that. I was like, I can vouch for that because I know, and I'm like, okay, girl, you're not looking out for Kenobi, mate. Like, come on, I don't know who would she be into? She's more interested in Padme than Anakin. Let me say that.
I literally thought you just said Bananakin.
No,
that
Bo-
meme was so deep in my memory. Oh my god, Bananakin. Oh my god, that's amazing.
if anything, Bo-Katan's into Ahsoka.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
actually,
definitely.
that's more accurate. Yes,
Which
yes.
is weird when you think about it, considering she was like 16 when she met
I know.
Bo-Katan.
How old was
But how-
Bo-Katan when she met?
pretty old.
How old was
Pokey Kermit.
was hang on. What are my calculations here? Well, how old was Ahsoka in the end of the Clone Wars in season 7? Surely she was 18 by then.
17, 18.
17. Still. Oh.
By the end of Rebels, she's like 35.
I hate my hair so much for going off the
What the heck?
Both want Daddy One Kenobi. I love that. Daddy One. Bananakin. That's wow. Yeah, that's like an image. I can like visually see that in my brain. Bananakin.
Oh yeah, that's
In
in
my
front
head.
of my
Yeah.
head.
Yeah.
No,
What are the Star Wars memes? Are
You know what's
really
in my
OG.
head? Is Jar Jar
The
Binks.
image that's burned into my head is Anakin start panicking. I don't have a planikin.
Might I recommend Planet? No, no, Master. I don't think you need to get your eyebrows trimmed at this time.
Like last night when I was at work and I was just kind of sitting there, I was scrolling through some memes I had saved on my phone, and that was one of them. Like,
That's so good. That is so good. Bananakin. You should have a planikin.
Oh, okay. I think Dominic, you reposted this video, but I just saw it recently. I saw the musical of Star Wars Episode 3 on my TikTok.
I sent this to you. Yeah.
Yeah, I just saw
What?
this, and
I'll
that
give
was
okay.
yeah.
Someone
Dominic,
made
give context.
someone on TikTok literally gave the suggestion. What would it be like if Star Wars Episode 3 was written by Lin-Manuel Miranda? They wrote a song. They released it, but I think they're releasing an album on Spotify of Hamilton styled songs of Revenge of the Sith, and it sounds amazing. It's this song. The song Council Has Spoken. This is the song that I sent Shane.
I'm ready. This is like a listening party.
Is it just I put myself out of the narrative and it's Padme dying of sadness?
No,
Padme does sing. They did confirm that Padme does sing a version of Burn, or because it technically does. Her story does involve around that.
Love that. Let's keep in mind also that we are on YouTube and can't play.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know
song.
if we'll get a DMCA or a copyright strike because of it. But I would I'd give it a listen.
If you're gonna, yeah, just literally go into your search bar of TikTok and just type in Star Wars Episode 3 musical.
The Council Has Spoken.
The Council has spoke like that, but like the Obi-Wan's Eternal Thought was so great. That was like,
and they put videos of it at first and then styled choreography as well.
So, Dom, if you want to share it on your screen, you can, because more than likely that's not copyrighted or trademarked because it's just a fan creation.
Okay, I'll pull the video up. I'm gonna try to pull the video up.
But if it's like an official production, like let's say Lucasfilm comes out and makes it, then you have to worry about trademark and all of that. But to cover bases, just make sure we credit the creator of it.
Okay,
I'm moving faster than Dominic right now. I mean, lightning speed.
I'm searching this.
Got
it.
Yeah, I just got it.
Wait,
too.
wait. No, wait. That's the sound. Shit.
Oh, I was like really concerned that you pull up the wrong one because my TikTok's now playing on my computer, and I just heard this one video start playing. And I'm like, "What are you playing, Dominic?"
How do I make this? It's not working. Wait. Oh, wait. No, I can just look it up here.
I'm erasing myself from the narrative. It's just her dying.
What?
That's what it is.
Anakin. Oh my! Charlie just posted Anakin start. Oh God, Charlie, what did you do? What did you do, that Charlie?
That was the meme I was talking about. That's burned in my head.
Anakin. But no.
And
Why'd you do it?
Rosario Dawson has a new boyfriend, and it's blowing my mind. Wasn't she
Wait,
dating
okay,
like
I
a
got it.
senator or
I
something?
have it.
Yeah, she was dating Cory Booker, and he was like
I-
running for president while they were
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have it.
Hang on,
By
is
the
this
way.
me?
Me, since I am not. I'm having. Wait, no, I just found it. I just found it.
Plan again.
I'm literally on it, buddy.
I just got it. Okay.
I'm literally sharing my screen, buddy.
You wait, what?
Yeah,
You
I'm
can't-
literally
dude,
sharing my screen.
I have it pulled up.
I'm literally sharing my screen with
I
the
have
play
it,
button on it.
and it's
You
you are an ass.
Like if it was written by
Whoa, I got it. I was like, we're both doing it at the same time. Are you guys ready?
Yes,
You're just-
absolutely.
So I think this is the internal dialogue scene.
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Anakin, enough. You're out of place. Back me up, Obi-Wan. Look me in the face and tell me I don't deserve this. You know my service. Dooku shook you and I killed him. I earned this. I've been ripping every mission that you asked me to. Palpatine sees it. Why can't you?
Blast. Is he right? Is he master? Is he not? He's gonna be more than anybody before, but will it be dark or light? Quiet. Obi-Wan, you're scaring yourself again. This guy's your brother. He's your friend. Shut up and toe the company line. Everything will be fine, but for a second, pretend. If the boy turns, isn't that on you? Cuts like a saber burns, what will Qui-Gon do? What am I gonna do? My job. Gotta see this through. Got a peace to keep, a war to win. The Sith don't sleep, still in the Jedi. Do I trust? The shadows deep, it's darkening, but it's not him. Yo, Anakin is one of us. The council has spoken. I'll raise you like a star. The council has spoken. Spoken. The council has spoken. You are the chosen one. The council has spoken. And now spoken.
What would Star Wars?
It's just
Oh
Please-
my
If you want
god.
more, if you guys want to keep up with that, follow Super Smack Pop on TikTok. Listen to his stuff on
Holy
Spotify.
hell, that's
it's
incredible.
that council has spoken, right? Part is just
I have Spotify.
Yeah, I'm literally adding it to my Spotify right
I am doing it
now.
actually right now too.
I
It's
be
just-
facing myself from the narrative.
it's just so good.
Because she's gonna die. That's the
What are they?
next
What are they
comment I'm telling
called?
you.
Super Smack? What?
Yeah, no, this is it.
They're
Super Smack.
Super Smack Pop on TikTok. So
I
far,
love
it's
it.
just a single.
Like
was released in
I think
2020.
I honestly think they gave the best. I was like looking at their thing, and someone, I don't know if it was with them, but I think it was someone in their comments that was basically like, because they showed Mace Windu's part,
Oh
and
yeah.
someone was basically was like Mace Windu was one of the smartest Jedi. Oh, it was in their song, it was in their thing, and basically they were doing Mace Windu's part, and they basically described Windu and the fall of Anakin. He's like one of the catalysts to it in a sense.
Jedi Master
Mm.
Hercules Mulligan.
Oh yeah, no.
Forget.
Forget there is a Padme part, and the Padme part is literally going, Annie, are you okay?
Yeah, Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Which literally fits the style of Hamilton. It's just references left and right.
I still need to watch that.
I'd recommend it. But yeah, that's
So
please
how
give that a listen and
Yeah,
people
give-
support this.
give it a
Yeah.
listen. Please support this all the way. They're awesome. But like how they basically explain this, because I got to the part where they explain it perfectly. The guy is basically saying, I wrote Mace as the Thomas Jefferson like rival to Anakin, but with a flow more similar to like Busty Rhymes and Hercules Mulligan. Basically, Mace is a complex character because he's smart enough to know the Sith are up to something, but he's too proud to realize that he's provoking Anakin's dark side. You know?
And the purple
yeah.
fist.
Yeah. Wow. So good. It's so
Love that.
good.
So, but yeah.
There you go.
Eric, it was a pleasure.
All right.
Have fun. Be safe.
Have a good part.
Please be safe, bud.
It's just it was amazing.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Should Mace Windu come back into Star Wars?
Yes.
Should
Yes.
he be alive?
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel they
So-
could explain it well.
So if they can make it make sense, wholeheartedly, yes.
You just
I don't.
But
I
as-
don't even listen
But
to
as of right now, the novelization, which obviously is Legends, but the novelization has it written is when he got hit by Palpatine's lightning, it quote rocked his universe, unquote, basically saying it broke his mind, so he wouldn't be able to focus to kind of land himself safely on the ground. What do you want, Shane?
Right.
Can I go on about this? So obviously, I agree with Charlie. I read the novelization of Revenge of the Sith. It is probably, I love that novelization of Revenge of the Sith. But the thing is, novelization is not canon technically to Star Wars. Technically, the movie is the canon of Star Wars. The novelization is a little different. They talk about different things. They explain different things. So it's not really canon to Star Wars. This is my thing. We all know Star Wars. You don't see a body, they're not really dead. Maul, here's my thing. Which one is more believable? A guy getting hit by Force lightning, losing his hand, and then surviving by like using the Force, or a guy getting chopped in half and going down a reactor pit? Which one's more believable?
Up on another planet, mind you.
Yeah, which one's more believable?
Yeah.
Obviously, in my opinion, if they, like I said, Dominic said it well perfectly. If they write it well, Windu can come back. But here's my thing. I don't know if I want him to come back in Mandalorian era, or I want him to if they're going to do Kenobi season 2, if they're going to bring him into something like that. It's just really hard where you want to throw him at. Because here's the thing. You can either throw him in a Vader show if they ever like wanted to do that route. You can throw him in a Vader show. You can make him the antagonist, or what you can do is you can bring him to Mandalorian and kind of have that set up and down that route. But here it's where you put him at is the difficult part.
Yeah,
that's the more.
I don't
they
think
got rumored Boba season 2.
That's true.
I mean, yeah, but how like Book of Boba Fett, the Book of Boba Fett season 2? I definitely see you putting him in there. It's like I said, either put him in the Mandalorian era, like in that entire era, or you throw him in the Imperial era and you do something along that line.
Yeah,
that actually is perfect. Sorry, Jordan, please go.
I want them to move away from expanding on the Imperial era, actually, personally. After the Clone Wars and Rebels and Bad Batch and all that, I'm like, okay, I'm good. All right, fine, great. This is what happened during the Empire, But I need them to start moving into what happened before Phantom Menace. What happened before The Force Awakens? We're getting that with Mandalorian and Boba Fett, obviously, but like I want more. I don't want like if Mace Windu comes back, I don't want them to be like, oh, we gotta go back to the Imperial era and connect another dot.
It wouldn't make sense because there's so much there that you wouldn't be there.
I agree, but it's just those are the only places where you really can put him because it's where you throw him at. That's the thing. You have to if you throw him in the before the Force Awakens era, which is Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, Ahsoka, all these shows that are coming out during that era, and like Rogue Squadron, it's how do you bring him in? Like how do you introduce him to that era of Star Wars? Because here's the thing. Okay. Here's the thing.
That's so good.
Here's the thing is just obviously you have that. You can easily you can do that error. It's just the conflicting thing is they really have set it up is that Luke and Ahsoka are kind of the last two Jedi in a sense. Don't get me wrong, there are definitely more Jedi out there. Like there's Ezra, there's Cal Kestis.
I was about to say, don't say they act like Ezra and Cal Kestis don't exist.
Ezra and Cal Kestis most likely arrived during that era. But what they've really set up is that if Windu is alive during that era, he would definitely have a major role in possibly rebuilding the Jedi Temple and like Order. That's my thing about that. Unless you make him an antagonist in that era, which that doesn't make sense either. So my thing is, you kind of the only two spots which I think would make more sense is the Imperial era in a sense. Like it can either be a Vader show or what I think what both me and Dom had talked about, an Inquisitor show, and have Vader be involved in that, and they're hunting Windu. He's the main like it's an Inquisitor perspective, but he's the antagonist of that show.
That actually is good.
That's fair.
I was thinking because the mention of him like if they were to bring him into Boba Fett season 2, I think that would be perfect because of Boba's hatred towards him because of what he did to his father.
Well, see, we kind of got that resolved in the Clone Wars when they had the whole arc of Boba trying to get revenge on Mace.
Got that arc.
he
He still hates him,
Did
but
we
he-
though?
Yeah, at the
Because
end,
at the end of that arc, it was just kind of like Boba was
I'm
like,
very sorry, but you started it. I hate you.
Yeah, and then
and then Mace Windu was like, "You have to forgive me," and Boba Fett was like, "Huh?"
but here's also
No.
my thing. It's that but the thing is that you have that happening like over now 35 years ago, not 35, like 20 years ago.
Mm.
So that hatred can still be there. Don't get me wrong. There's definitely like that spark of hatred, but could Boba have like, in a sense, let it die? In a sense, that hatred.
Well, I mean,
And
we
I
see that
mean-
with Cad.
Mm. Oh yeah.
Look, Cad gets on his nerves.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't really. You bring Mace Windu in the Book of Boba Fett. I think personally, it's not gonna be like a drawn out thing. It's gonna be like, you forgive me now, Boba Fett being like, I'll never forget what you did, but I can live on with it. You know.
Yeah. And I think Boba's character arc in Boba Fett was very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Childhood trauma.
Rama!
Razzle dazzle.
Razzle dazzle. But you know, like Boba's
Give her the
character
old
goes on
apple
that
dazzle.
journey where he's like all bitter and angry and that bounty hunter, and then he's like trying to not be that man anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of If season 2, if Mace comes back, it's like maybe doing a similar arc where he's like trying to not be that angry bounty hunter anymore, but like maybe that might be good. It like really, that's the ultimate test. If he's saying, "Oh, I'm this changed man because the Tuscans have changed me," like what he meets Mace and he's like, "Oh my god, what do? I want to kill him, but I'm a nice guy now."
Yeah,
I
that
hope
is the
this
only test.
set up
Like
this
I said,
reputation.
me and Dom talked about this. I think me, Dom, and Charlie have talked about this before. I remember really talking about it with Dom. Inquisitor show would be, I think, the best spot to just whoop. There's Mace Windu. Have him be the, in a sense, as much as we all see Mace Windu as the protagonist, he's the antagonist of that show.
Mm.
He's running. He's kind of making the Inquisitors a fool of themselves. Vader's involved in a sense. Vader's like, I can't believe he's alive. You know.
So if I'm being honest here, I don't see Mace coming back in like a TV show or a movie, but more of like a book and detailing like his mental state is now fractured. Like they tie in like the Legends material from the novelization of Revenge of the Sith, where it says it rocked his world, basically breaking his mind, and we see a still fully capable Mace Windu, but his mental state is broken, and he's having to cope with that, figure out who he is and how he's going to exist in this new world, in this new galaxy, with the Empire being hunted as a Jedi, but also that his mind is now fractured.
Could we see him start getting being pulled to dark side tendencies if his mind's breaking?
So the thing with Mace's species, I put quotes around species because they're humans. They just come from a different planet.
Black people.
But
oh no!
But
wait a minute, I just heard that.
But the planet that he comes from has a natural affinity for the dark side. So one of the biggest staples of Mace Windu as a Jedi is he's constantly fighting that battle of the draw to the dark side. So if you fracture his mental state and he's now having to fight against his own mind, he's going to go to the dark side, not maybe as a Sith, but just as that's part of who he is as a person and as a being.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, along with this thought, is that, with this fractured mind and he's kind of, he's had this, physical thing happen to his brain. What if he, it's almost like he's bipolar, but with the light and dark side, where for, he will do something, lash out in the dark side, but then he's like, oh my God, why did I do that? Like, I'm a Jedi, I'm light side, or, I'm a light force user. And he, breaks in and out of dark and light side. Wouldn't that be and it doesn't, either side doesn't really have a hold of him because his brain can't I don't know. That's just a
like
random.
a Forrest Jekyll. In my mind, I was thinking
Jekyll and
Forrest
Hyde.
Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. It's just like I said, a book. Like I agree with Charlie. A book is smart. Like I said, a TV show, Imperial Era or Mandalorian Era, all are really great ideas. But sadly for me, guys, I have to cut it short on your guys' end, so I have to dip out of here. I have some other things to attend to. In like daily personal wise, but it was nice seeing you, Hannah. It was nice to meet you.
Thank
it
you,
was
man.
good
Yeah.
seeing you all guys again. Happy to see the comments bustling as well. I love you all. Take care. Once again,
I like
guys
you
can
as a
find
friend.
me-
Calm down.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Once again, you guys can find me on King Faye Official TikTok, which will give you to the Discords, and that basically sets you up for like success everywhere. Like if it get to us and all that. But take care, guys, and obviously I'm out.
Bye,
See ya.
Shane.
Take care,
You
bye.
legend. Look at you. Your hat, his little hat. Yeah, he was so cute.
Okay, did y'all hear about the Rogue One re-release that's coming in like
Yes.
several weeks?
Yes.
For those of you who
don't
do
even-
not know, according to Fandango, in a time of conflict, a group of unlikely heroes band together on a mission to steal the planet to the Death Star. Blah, blah, blah. You guys know the movie as Rogue One. And they're getting a re-release in IMAX. Not just a re-release like just in a rinky-dink old ghetto-ass theater. They're re-releasing it in
Rinky-dink.
IMAX. IMAX.
Yeah, that's
IMAX.
great. For
Rogue
you
One.
US people living in the US. Screw you. Damn it.
Don't be mad because you live in
Shut your
you in
fuck
Spider Central.
Bloody out of here killing spiders was my time.
Seriously?
God damn. No, but it is good, and that's so many people will go watch that. Honestly, like Andor's got some fantastic hype. It
Yeah.
rivals Kenobi to me. So I
Rogue
really think
One
Exactly.
like
it's the
a
best.
lot of people will want to go see that. Yeah.
I'm saying it here right now. Rogue One is the best piece of content Disney Star Wars has come out with in the Disney era. Don't disagree
Good call.
because it's true.
That's a big Jordan.
So
That's a big call.
don't disagree because it's true.
You show more of it shows more of the aspect of real people in the universe and not focused on this community fighting this other community.
See, that's the one thing I did like about Rogue One. It stepped away from, oh, I'm a space wizard with laser sword, swish swish, bang bang. I win, I good guy. It was very like from a military viewpoint. It's a very honest, like you're not always going to win, regardless of how much effort you put into a battle. You're not guaranteed to win.
Yeah.
Like the rebellion poured in all these resources into the Battle of Scarif, and they still lost.
I see. I can explain it like this. I see the confrontations between the Jedi and the Sith as a feud. You're moving from that's Rogue One shows we're moving from a feud standpoint to war, where it's all at where it affects mostly everyone. That's the thing with but with the Jedi and the Sith, with the feud, it only affects two groups of people. While with the war, it affects mostly, if not everyone.
One thing I want to talk about when it comes to what Jordan was talking about is like he wants to see more of like pre Phantom Menace, pre Force Awakens. The new book, Shadows of the Sith, new canon novel. It covers time before the Force Awakens. It follows Luke, and Ben Solo, and Lando, and what they were doing prior to Force Awakens.
Let's be honest, it's Luke and Lando going on a date, TBH. Let's call it what it is.
I love it.
And like one thing I mentioned this in another episode that we had. A lot of people are like, "Oh, it mentions Revan's or Revan's canon." no, he's canon in name and name alone. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's one thing Ray's dad like witnessed as a child on Exegol was like these Sith cultists were like doing this mantra and all that, and part of it was it had to do with Revan, and they say you can clearly hear them say Revan if you listen to the audiobook, and it's like that's just name again, just like in Rise of Skywalker, it was name and name alone.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of Revan, have you heard that he's rumored to be an acolyte?
That'd be interesting.
No.
I just that's a recent rumor that
Isn't acolyte?
yeah.
Isn't acolyte supposedly taking place in the High
It's
Republic
50.
era?
Yeah, it's like
Or
like
50.
I think it's like a. Oh, yeah,
for some
maybe.
reason, I heard it was like a High Republic show.
no, I don't. It's not a High Republic show, but it's like soon after and like a little bit after, a little bit before the Phantom Menace.
If somehow he is in it, it'd have to be as a vision or something like that, because unless they decide, hey, we're going to put him here and completely change his character, because he died hundreds of years before the High Republic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the acolyte is a mystery thread that will take us to a galaxy of shadowy secrets and emerging dark side powers in the final days of the High Republic era.
So maybe he can come back as some sort of like a spirit, like Force Ghost kind of thing. Maybe he's kind of some sort of, I don't, maybe he's got something to do with like, I don't know how, but well, it's also rumored is Plagueis to be an acolyte as well.
Plagueis, like,
So,
and my girl Rue from Hunger Games is gonna be in it.
Woo! Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yep. She was
Love it.
announced during
Oh, you're doing this.
San Diego Comic-Con. And that was really like the only piece of Star Wars information we got, other than the Old Republic game getting canceled indefinitely or delayed indefinitely. I mean,
That's so funny. Oh,
As far as we know,
I don't know.
speaking of delays, as far as we know, nothing's changed for the release date of the Bad Batch.
No, not as far as I know. So this is something I brought up, I think, last week when we had Bespin on here. I'm concerned about oversaturation, because they have, as far as we know, they haven't changed the Bad Batch release, and they're doing Andor. They're doing Andor the same day. They're gonna be releasing the same day, or have episodes on the same day. Like, that's a lot of content. That's gonna take away from like viewing people who are like, oh hey, I just want to watch Andor, or I just want to watch Bad Batch, or people who want to watch both but don't have time for both. It's gonna take away from that.
Absolutely.
Okay, so here's the thing about that. Because I was thinking about it, and I was like, because I kind of felt the same way at first, but then I was like, wait a minute. Go back in time, like 10, 15 years ago, cable, when streaming service wasn't all that. People were having to figure out what they wanted to watch all the time, because 85 of their new shows were premiering all at the same time because of the fall TV season. I mean, not to sound like an adult, like a 50-year-old white woman who watches Grey's Anatomy, but
calm down, Barbara.
On ABC, you had Grey's Anatomy. On NBC, you had every other Law and Order show. On Fox, you had, Family Guy and everything else premiering all within the same week. And all those shows are doing just fine. So I think with streaming, with it becoming more and more like cable every day, I think that Bad Batch will be just fine where it is, as far as premiering at the same time as Andor and having episodes come out at the same time, plus She-Hulk, because we're going to get Andor, She-Hulk, and Bad Batch all within the same chunk of time. And I think they're doing that on purpose. And here's why. This is my little like TV theory. streaming services want to be like cable so bad. It's obvious at this point because they keep hiking up all the prices and they keep coming out with streaming service after streaming service after streaming service. At some point, it's going to be like paying for a second cable service. At some point, like we're getting closer and closer every day.
Cable is trash.
And so I think that with She-Hulk, Bad Batch, and Andor being within the same chunk of time, not necessarily all premiering on the same day, but within the same chunk of time, plus House of Dragon on HBO Max coming out next week or the week after that. I think that there's an experiment happening with all the streaming services. They're going to see how close to cable they can get and it be fine.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. And
when you have people like me who are going to sit there and watch Andor and Bad Batch and She-Hulk and House of Dragon all at once, because what the hell is a responsibility? When you have people like that, their experiment's gonna go just like they want it to. You know, I'm no expert. I don't have any sources on the inside, but like I also pay attention. So I think that's kind of what's happening. So I think Bad Batch will be just fine where it is. With that said, you better not delay it. I'm sick of y'all delaying stuff. Because y'all was real rude when y'all came out with the Andor trailer finally, and we're like, September, huh? I was so offended.
It was so shocking. Yeah.
So I got two things. First off, who wants to put money on some TikToker is gonna like see like a new trailer for Bad Batch or Andor right before it comes out and completely spoil the entire plot of the entire season just because they overanalyze the trailer?
We talked about this before.
Who wants to put money on that? Who wants to put money on that?
I'll take it a step further
100%.
and put money on who I think it's gonna be. Soups.
Soups.
Oh, okay. I was gonna mention. Oh my god. Oh my god.
So no hate to him, but it's getting real old. Like having the plots of movies and shows and everything spoiled because these people who make like movie and show content for their living on TikTok just spoil everything just by overanalyzing a trailer.
Oh, it's so lame. It is so lame. My God.
I have one non-Star Wars thing to talk about. It's Disney Plus related though. So if everyone's
I know exactly what you're going to talk about.
Absolutely.
So it was just confirmed yesterday that Disney Plus won the bidding war against Crunchyroll for the rights to air the 1,000-year Blood War arc of Bleach. And there's so many people up in arms about it because there's like, oh, Disney has Bleach now. They're going to ruin it. When they only have the rights to air the show. They don't have any other rights to Bleach as an anime or a manga.
Yeah, all they can do is just show it. My sister kept saying, like my sister told me later today about it. It's like, did you know about this? And I'm like, yeah. They're going to censor the stuff. I'm like, no, they only have the rights to stream it.
Mm-hmm. And like this is an arc of the anime I've been waiting a long time for, so I'm really hyped for it. And that's another thing that's gonna be on Disney Plus for me to binge watch when it comes out. I got Bad Batch, I got Andor, I got She-Hulk.
Yeah, add to the list.
Disney, I agree with you, but they're trying something. They're trying to get the weebs. They're trying to get the weebs. Okay, because Disney Plus already has K-dramas on it. They have K-dramas. They're about to put anime on it. I mean, they're trying to get the weebs, and we all know it. We're gonna have Disney
already.
By this time next year, there's gonna be a bunch of Disney weebs. Like we have Disney adults, Disney kids, and Disney weebs, which are anime fans that love Disney.
So one thing, like Disney owns Studio Ghibli, but yet you can't find Studio Ghibli films on Disney Plus. Like why? They're such good movies. I want to watch them.
It's
Damn.
it's the industry's it's weird. The
It
common
is weird. Yeah.
like I don't even know what I was gonna say, but it's just it's like it doesn't make sense, and that's the only thing you can say.
I wish we had an editor that knew how to work this streaming. That way we could put like a counter every time Dom loses track of what he's gonna say because his brain is in 1,000 different places. Because it's an every show occurrence. He'll go to say something and just lose track of it entirely.
I don't. It's every time every time I go to act, like I have in my mind. Okay, I know what I'm gonna say. Let's do this. Have a plan. All right. Hi. Uh-oh.
Oh,
That's okay.
man.
Hannah introduced herself as me once, so
I remember.
yeah. I was like, I was confused.
See, it's like it's the confidence to. Okay, I got it. You do. It's
Yeah.
a weird anxiety.
You hype yourself
that
up,
You
and
do
you're like,
not
I know it.
Yeah. I think it's just like an involuntary anxiety that you do not know you have when you're like as soon as you see a camera and you start stuff. It's like, okay, I can do this. I keep messing up.
Yeah,
Like,
it's so weird.
I thought we were doing a bit. I was like, wait. Are we
You
doing
introduce yourself as Hannah. Oh, man.
I remember like pulling that up right as it was going live, and you guys just went live, and it's like, "Hi, I'm Jordan." I'm like, "Wait, what?"
Huh?
What did she say?
Oh, geez.
What did she say?
So good. And like it was the same thing of what you're saying, Dominic. It was I was just like so hyped, just like on adrenaline, being like, hey, I got this. Hi, I'm Jordan.
I don't even remember what the episode was about. That was the only thing that stood out about that episode, in all honesty. It was, "Hi, I'm Jordan." What?
What?
What happened?
Jordan, your response to it was like the best part.
I was like, oh, is
You're
it?
just like, who? What?
Oh, you are.
Oh, it's so funny.
Jordan's
So
responses to basically anything are what I live for, because it's just
Top tier.
hearing like just how his energy is every day with certain topics and how he just rants. It's something that I love.
Yeah. I just was
It's
like,
so endearing.
huh?
Oh, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. What a good
Not
time.
Jordan making TikToks of me while we're live on the show.
Are you serious?
I don't do those type of things.
I mean, promote the show however you want. That's a clever way.
I don't do those type of things.
I mean, hang on. Back to our conversation, like 5 minutes ago.
How?
I was like, which one?
This is what I want to know. How?
How?
Yourself as well? Like,
Nutty?
Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
That's Kurt, I think.
That's our friend Kurt.
That would be some shit he would do. I don't know how, but that seems like a Kurt thing.
I love it.
That's
Star Wars Visions.
yes.
Yes, love
That
that.
I feel like that very much was Lucasfilm being like, hey, there's a whole market and group of fans and people over here. Let's try and get them in here.
It was a lovely way.
Yeah.
My favorite.
That's how, and they're coming out with a second volume.
Mhm.
Yeah, which is exciting. Yeah.
My favorite
So
episode was Tatooine Rhapsody.
That is that was
is
the
wild.
most clever
I
name.
need to rewatch Visions.
Me
I
too.
felt like I dreamed it.
Same.
All I
was
remember
that
is when I was watching it
insane.
and streaming it with you guys, everyone kept complaining about the second to last episode because of how because of the droid that became because
Oh, Toby won.
Toby won. How I called him our lovely Mega Man droid,
Yes.
because it was basically Mega Man Star Wars.
Oh my god. That's iconic.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
That's one way to do it, Kurt.
That's a way.
What was the other episode? What was the one with they were like sisters, and
The
one was
twins.
like a bunny.
Lop.
No, not the twins. The other.
I know
one.
exactly what
Yes.
you're talking. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm Vision's episode name. I'm looking. Lop.
Yeah.
Lop and Ocho.
Mm-hmm.
Lop
Lop and Ocho. There's a line over the second O.
Okay, Ocho.
Yeah, it was.
Mm.
She was a Leppy, an adopted.
Oh yeah, that one.
That's right. And
The
like
sister turned
the
to the
dad
Empire.
or something was like, yeah. Was the dad there?
Their dad, the boss Yasaboro of the powerful Yasaboro clan. They took on. But okay, I think this was when they grew up. I think this was during the first starting years, either the first starting years of the Empire or it was during the Republic. How they? Wait. Oh wait, no. This was the Galactic Empire since Lop was an enslaved. It says here Lop was enslaved laborer. But as they grew up, Lop and Ocho took opposites. They took opposite sides of the rebellion against the Empire. With her father supporting the insurgency and her sister opposed, Lop found herself trying to meditate between her family members. Ultimately, Ocho joined the Empire, and Yasaboro trained Lop to use their family lightsaber to confront Ocho.
Mm.
All right, guys.
Lovely saber design, may I add.
Yes.
Mm.
Well, I just looked at the time, and we're just about out of time, especially for me, because I got to start getting ready for work, because 12-hour shifts.
Woo! What do you
One
do?
more
What do you do that
time.
is
How
12
many hours?
So I'm a security guard on a college campus right now.
Oh wow. Okay, yeah.
But we're short-staffed right now, and my boss is sick, so I'm having to step up as a newly promoted sub-manager and take these 12 hours. And it's like,
Oh my God, yeah.
I want to jump off a cliff.
Yeah, that's
Not, for retrospect, not really. I don't need a bunch of therapists jumping in my DMs like, "Are you okay?" But
with that voice specifically.
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
But thank you everybody for joining us this week on Sundari Broadcast Systems. I am Charlie. You can find me on Instagram and on TikTok at CarolinaBoy232, and I'll let the others kind of give where they can be found.
I'm Jordan, and don't you dare try and find me. Actually,
Don't bother.
Don't
No, I'm
even.
kidding.
Don't
You can find me at T Blue Poster 66 on literally anything. TikTok, Xbox. If you want to add me on Xbox Live in game, I'm so down. I'm so bored.
Oh my
I
God,
need new
yeah.
friends. So yeah, I play Fortnite. I do play Fortnite, and they're about to come out with the Dragon Ball Z Battle Pass. So gonna be wasting a lot of money on that. So hit me up on Xbox Live if you want to play games. Hit me up on TikTok if you want me to do one of your videos. What else? Twitter. I love to bitch on Twitter. So if you want to see some high quality bitching, get on that Twitter. Yeah. So that's all the things you can find me on.
All right, you can find me at dshine12 on Instagram and TikTok. You can also find me on Twitch at dshine15. I think I'm planning on streaming in the near future, getting back into the groove with my other group of friends with another story going. And yeah.
Amazing. And you can find me at the ReaSide on Twitter, Instagram, and on YouTube as well. And I go live every Monday, 7 p.m. PST, which is 10 p.m. Eastern time. Correct? Yes.
Sure.
And that's midday on Tuesday in Australian Eastern Standard Time. So go follow me all over there. Yes. And thank you for having me today, guys. This was such a good chat.
Thank you for
It was such a
coming.
good
Thank you for
feel
coming.
to
It's
just
such an
hang in.
honor.
I love it. Yeah.
It's been an absolute pleasure having you on the show.
Hey Hannah, remember when you and I went to Celebration?
Gotta rub that in again.
Gotta rub that in.
I do.
All right. Well, thank you guys all for watching. We will see you same time, same place next week. And may the force be with you always.
Jordan's like a Star Wars humble bragger.